Hello everyone, welcome to the Viral Report. I'm Lamar. Alright, so I wanted to come on and share an update to the Angela Whitehead video. If you missed the original video, I'll place a link to it in the comments in the description area below this video. So Angela recently appeared by phone on two national shows, Joe Madison's radio show and Roland Martin's Unfiltered show. While on those shows, Angela talked about how she felt during her interaction with the police, her being followed by the cops since the video went viral, and who Kevin is, the guy she kept yelling at in the video. So go ahead and take a look at what Angela had to say, and I'll be right back.
I don't know much about Billings, Montana. I mean, the relationship there, how many African Americans live there? Have there been any issues with the police there or not?
Yes, there's been a lot. Actually, I've been having a lot of calls about and messages about getting a group together because they are very horrible here. Even, and I hate to have to put this on air, but my best friend told me to say it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Even after that, the next day when the thing went viral, I went to go pay my rent on the 1st, and the police followed me for 20 minutes.
No.
For 20 minutes. And yes, I was swerving through traffic, and I had to make sure somebody stayed behind me so I couldn't get pulled over. The man wanted to pull me over. They're not playing with me. They're not playing. I don't know if I should say that on air, but it is what it is.
Well, no, matter of fact, people need to know that because the reality is that is brand new. So you are now, at least in this one situation, you being followed. Do you feel like they're still tracking you and following you?
Yes, it's dead serious. That's not a joke. They was following me and my husband for 20 minutes. My husband was very nervous. I was crying. I had a panic attack. I had to let him drive, literally. When we got to the heights close to my house, he had to turn around because it wasn't his district.
Issue of fear came up. And I'll just ask this straight out. Were you fearful? Because a lot of people said, boy, the officers showed some restraint, but my goodness, it could have gone the wrong way. Your response to that?
And my response to this is the same thing I keep telling them on Facebook. They are absolutely right. You guys are absolutely right. It could have went all the way left. Through the grace of God, it didn't. And guess why? That's because I know my rights. Facts. When you know something, you can't do nothing. Sometimes people can't do nothing but accept something. And that's what they had to do. Y'all had to accept the fact that I knew what I was talking about. Period. Was I fearful for my life? Yes. Am I still fearful for my life? Yes. This is a dangerous game that I'm playing. People get mad when they look stupid. You got these cops. I got these cops on all over the world looking crazy, looking like, looking crazy. Looking like they tucked their tail. Yes, I'm afraid for my life. Will I still stand up for myself? You damn right. Every time.
You said in the video that you had just come from smoking, and then the cops, they said they heard something and just walked into your apartment?
Right. So what happened was, I don't know if they got a car or something. Me and my husband, I was getting my hair done, but we was talking extremely loud, having a discussion extremely loud, argument, however you want to, put it. And maybe somebody called or something. But what happened was he just walked into my home. I was outside smoking a cigarette, and then I walked in. I went to go sit down, and by the time I sat down, my hairdresser was like, somebody walking in your house. And I was like, what? Somebody walking in my house? So I turned around, and he was in there. The first thing he said was, what's going on up in here? They got a call about an altercation or whatever. And immediately, that's when my hairdresser started recording, and then that's when you guys saw what y'all saw.
You were not having any of it, and you made it clear that, look, you said, look.
Wait, now I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me? I said you made it clear you were not having any of it, and you wanted them out of your apartment.
Not at all. I'll do the same thing again.
I gotta ask, who is Kevin? Because you let Kevin know who's running this, and you don't need him interrupting you.
He wants to speak too. Kevin is actually my husband. That's my husband. The fact of the matter is, and I said it on the Joe Madison show, I'm gonna say it on here. The intent was never for me to embarrass my husband. The intent was for him to shut the hell up because, like I said, we don't have to explain ourselves in our home. If we get put over, yes, we are going to be respectful. But when you come into my home, I don't owe you no explanation. So I don't care about what he was talking about.
Now, Kevin, I love to talk to Kevin because it's very interesting because we were literally having that conversation with Cleo Monago was saying how black men and black women respond differently in that situation. Kevin, you there?
Facts. And let me say this.
Go ahead.
And I was telling my husband that black men respond different because they more scared. Of course, we scared too, but they are more scared. They are more at risk. So, of course, they going to bow down. Of course, they, especially when somebody is getting out of a situation that, you know what I'm saying, is not best and prompt for them as far as, getting out of prison or just anything. You just don't know what's going on in people's personal life. And black men are scared of the police, period. And that's what it was. I'm not saying he was scared, but he was nervous and he didn't want no further altercation. So he was trying to tell them, that's what black men do. They want them to shut up and get off their face, so they tell them whatever they want to hear. And like I said, had we been in the car, that would have been just fine.
Right.
Had you pulled me over, that would have been just fine. But I don't owe you anything in my home. I'll pay the rent here.
If I could holler at Kevin, that'd be great. Because I think he speaks to exactly what Cleo was talking about. Is he there?
Now, I don't want to misconstrue that and make it seem like my husband don't pay no bills. Because he definitely pays bills, and he definitely runs this house. I run my mouth, he runs the house, but, it follows.
So before you and Angela got on the phone, we were having our panel conversation, and Cleo Monago made a point that how black men and black women respond differently with cops, and Angela just explained it. You wanted to keep calm. You didn't want. Well, what was it for you? You didn't want this thing to escalate. Is that why you took the same position you did, and she took a different position?
Yeah, because I have to protect my wife at the end of the day. And I didn't want it to go to a certain situation at the same time. At the same time, she can speak up better than I can. So, I just let her have the floor.
And obviously, because again, we played the video, she was making it perfectly clear to you she was handling this situation, and she was not happy those cops walked in. First of all, when they walked into the apartment, were you in the living room there? Were you stunned to see them walk in?
Yeah, I was kind of stunned, but I was kind of stunned, I was just like, whoa, what's going on?
Were you scared?
And I looked up, and she was already there.
And so, I appreciate it. Are you surprised how this video has gone viral and how a lot of brothers and sisters are applauding you because you did not take any stuff from these cops and you did not want them in your apartment?
I know, and you know what? I really appreciate it. It's been like so much love, like everybody hitting me up with so much love. I mean, got a little bit of negative, but mostly not. I mean, I really appreciate it. Shoot, that's just Angela, not on a regular day, but that's who I am.
Well, you made it clear.
No filter.
You made it. Well, yeah, that's why you on Roland Martin Unfiltered. You made it clear in the video that you are aggressive and that's how you roll. And it's not like as many black folks in Billings, Montana. And so I'm sure folks there also know who you are as a result of this video.
Right. I went to Hardee's today, and they was like, "Are you the girl in the video?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, yes I am."
Well.
So yeah, it's been getting a lot of attention. I mean, I never thought it would do it like this. To be honest, it was Kevin's idea to put it to post it actually.
And
so
well, first of all, we appreciate Kevin posting the video. And again, it goes to show again the reality of what happens when you're a black man, a black woman in America, and how we respond when police come into our spaces uninvited.
Right. It definitely does. And it's definitely a difference. And, behind every strong black man is a stronger black woman, and that's me.
All right.
I just have to say, it's time for black people to start standing up for themselves regarding the police. A lot of these bad cops are nothing but KKK members with badges. I think the good cops don't report bad behavior because they know that the department heads at these police stations are also KKK members or part of some inside club. That's just my tin hat tingling, And I hope that the cops don't retaliate on Angela or her husband. There's a lot of sick cops out there. You know, these cops are probably feeling some sort of way, especially since the video has gone viral. I'm not sure why Angela didn't share, why she didn't mention she was being followed while she was on the Roland Martin show. You know, shedding as much light on that part would have been awesome. In closing, I wish this family the best, and should any major updates arise, we'll be posting an update. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day, you beautiful son of a guns.
Don't ever do that again. Thank you.
Oh man, we about to get this party started. If you made it this far in the video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe, like, and that notification bell. It ain't a party until you subscribe. I love you for watching, and I'll see that beautiful face in the next one.